Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Local Farmer's Diary. I am your local farmer, Johnny, and it is late autumn. Rain has gone. Got a fair bit of rain, but mostly dry now. Able to get out here on the fields, at least, finally. But I think the rain has pretty much... Oh, these people. Seriously, these people. They must be really self-important to think they don't need to obey road signs. But anyway. Pretty much given up any hope of getting that second cut of clover. It's just not going to dry. We get a real heavy dew in the morning nowadays, so there's just no getting that dry. We're just gonna do what we need to do in order to get this crop ready for next year. That is, this field here needs some lime. Did a bit of a field test after we got all the crops off the fields. We do this every year, and it came back that this particular field was needing some lime applied to it. So that's what we're going to do today. And once we get lime on this field, we're going to go ahead and try to get a coat of manure down on all of our fields. And basically we're just going to let it sit over winter that way. The rain and the snow and the weather can just work that manure into the ground. Then what we'll do is, if we've got an opportunity over winter without frozen ground, I might come in here and selectively rip up some of these fields, get them worked up so we can get in the seed in sooner, weather permitting, of course. And we're going to be looking to see what we maybe can do as far as expand our operations. You know, I talked about buying this one field over here. One field that we don't own. One directly in front of us. I'm trying to butter up the farmer that owns that. If he maybe is willing to part ways with it. Just have to see. He is amenable to that idea or not. First load down. Spreader here really doesn't have that big of a working width, but okay, we don't need super big equipment around here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get on back to the farm, get another load of lime. Had a shipment brought in, so all of our lime is back at the farm. If we get this job done, we'll start putting some manure down. We're going to put manure down on all the fields that are harvested. That's probably going to might take more than one day for sure. Probably what we're going to be doing the rest of autumn is putting manure down. Unlike other folks, I am going to try to observe the rules of the road as best I can. I think Raz will be by here in a little bit to get a little aerial time lapse of our lime application. I think I left you plenty of room to turn there, but okay. Well, that didn't take too terribly long, I guess. Most of the morning, but other than that, on a back and forth from the farm to the application rate they wanted on the field, pretty high, so spreader took several trips, that's for sure. Got just a little bit left. Can't just snake around these trees to get it. Then we're going to head inside. Ourselves a bite to eat for lunch. Hook up the manure spreader. Then get to spreading some poo, I guess. Catch you guys sometime this afternoon. For the magic of television, it's a couple hours later. Had ourselves a bite to eat and sprayed off the lime spreader in the tractor. Let it sit out there to dry. Sun. Little sun we do have today, but at any rate, we'll let it air out. Don't want to leave lime in the in that hopper, that's for sure. Now we'll go on and, like I said, we're going to go get some manure from the animal dealer. So many animals coming in and out of that facility every week. We've got plenty of byproduct to go around. we'll head over here. Relieve them of some of their kind of stinky products, right? Some of their manure. Probably put it out here on our cabbage fields first. So close. Make our way around until we get over to our black bean field. Thing loaded up. So many of these manure spreaders these days seem to be rear discharge. Back in the day when grandfather was farming, he said that there was no such thing as a rear discharge. They were all side discharge up here. County. Nowadays, everyone's going over to the rears. Guess it's easier to keep track of where you were, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? Does this pretty fine job. Haven't had too many problems with it. All we need to do is make sure we just run right here beside where we've been. And it'll just discharge out the side. And the next time around, we'll just be a little bit closer to the middle of the field. And pretty much that's how it works. Pass after pass after pass. Close that up. Go get ourselves another load. So we've got one field down, and well, good half dozen to go. Let's take care of the onion field here when we put lime on. And we'll just kind of run along the outside of the field, then turn around and come around the other direction. It is getting cold as of late. Mid-30s this morning. Frost warnings for tomorrow night. Don't know how much more we're going to be able to work in the fields before first freeze. That's going to be problematic if that comes super early for other farmers. Thankfully, we're in a position where we've got all of our crops out of the field. Would have been nice to have gotten that second cutting of clover, but we were probably too preoccupied with our vegetables to be able to have gotten to that. Rain coming tomorrow evening in the forecast. I don't even think we've had too well of weather today to dry, so yeah. Grass that's here is still wet. There's no way that if I cut any grass it would have dried out anytime soon. Like I said, we've got had a really heavy wet dew the last several days. Any grass that would have been down on the ground and had done any drying prior to nightfall would have just gotten completely soaked overnight with the wet dew. No, it's not a rain because our rain gauge is empty in the morning. Trek out to check the rain gauge. Get your feet mighty wet. This will make load 4 for this field. Be able to get this field done with this load and get started on one of the carrot fields. A little bit of an hourglass shape we got going on here, I guess. I think my count was off earlier. I've been doing a little thinking, and I think when we're done at this field, we'll have 6 left. Got 3 carrot fields, 2 bean fields, so that's 5. Then we still have our cabbage field, so there's 6. Yeah, looks like we'll have a good third of the spreader left once we're done this field. It's gonna be getting dark here soon, so probably just do one more field today. I'll try to get out kind of bright and early tomorrow and get some more fields knocked out. Hey guys, I want to thank you for coming out and watching another video here on the Local Farmer's Diary series. Let me know in the comments, what are you thinking of the series? If you have any questions for the local farmer, fire him off, and we'll see if he can't reply to those. He might reply to them in the comments, or may even reply to them in a future video. How about that? Doesn't really sound like there's too much excitement in store for local farmer the rest of autumn. Sounds like a lot of poo slinging is in his future. May not see him again until springtime because, well, he's been he's been known to hunker down in the winter. Doesn't like the cold, so till next time, happy farming.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.